guys, what's up? Abby here, and it's been a long time since I filmed a video just talking to the camera. But with summer coming up and summer already starting for some of you, I figured I might as well make this video about tanning. I'm actually really pale right now because I don't have a tan. If you consider yourself pretty pale, then you will definitely want to stay tuned and watch this video because I do not tan easy, and these are some tips and tricks that I've picked up that help me get a natural tan and a fake tan. First things first, if you're someone who does not like using a self-tanner and you want to learn all about tips and tricks about tanning in the sun, you can fast forward this video and just watch the parts about in the sun. Likewise, if you're someone who doesn't want to tan in the sun or doesn't have time to, then you can just listen to the tips and tricks I have about fake tanning. So for fake tanning, I started fake tanning last summer because I was going to a camp and I wanted a tan, and I definitely have a hard time picking up a tan, especially in a short span of time. I decided I was going to use a self-tanner for the first time and see how it worked out, which can be a little bit risky, but I just decided to risk it for the biscuit. And yeah, if you guys want, I can do my self-tanning, my fake tanning routine. The fake tanner that I use and I swear by is from Fake Bake, and it is their Flawless Luxurious Golden Bronze Liquid Self-Tan. I also use their anti-aging The Face Tanner. It's just a self-tanning lotion. It kind of applies just like foundation, and it lasts 1 or 2 days, so I just use that gradually while I use the tanner. This can come in a spray bottle, but it also can come in a tube, like one where you would squirt it out. I've used both, and I find that the tube where you squirt it out into your hand works way better. It comes with a mitt. Mine is actually so dirty, so don't be grossed out by this. See? It comes with a mitt to help you buff the tan and apply the tan. So basically that just means you're going to apply the tan with one side of the like spongy mitt, and then on the other side you're going to buff out the tan so you don't get any weird streaks. I have never had streaks with this. I've only had a good experience with this. It doesn't come off on white sheets, white clothes, and it definitely doesn't come off when you're swimming, and it lasted me about a week. Here's a full example of the spray-on Fake Bake. Another one I do recommend though is Saint-Tropez. They have a lot. Saint-Tropez is another brand of tanner, and they have a lot more options if you're someone who wants a gradual, safe tan, or if you're someone who even wants to use self-tanner in the shower. They have options for that. Definitely a lot easier of an application. You may not get quite as deep results, but definitely still worth it if you want a quick tan. Like I said, if you guys are interested in seeing or hearing about my tanning routine and the things I use to moisturize and exfoliate and blah 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 whatever, I would be happy to make that video. Just comment down below and let me know. Okay, so now for the longest part of this video, I'm going to be talking about tanning in the sun. If you're like me and you are super pale and it takes a very long time for you to get a tan and you burn easy and it's just a huge combination of things, the sun is not always your friend. Meaning, regardless of what people tell you about tanning, you are going to want to wear sunscreen, because if you get burned, it will only peel away your skin and it will hurt your skin and damage your skin and will prevent a tan. So do not get burned. I use a multitude of products, but 3 of the 5 products I use have some sort of SPF in them. The first product I'll be showing you is the product I use on my face. This is the Copper Tone Sunscreen Lotion SPF 8. It is not greasy, it is lightweight, it is waterproof, fast absorbing, and it has aloe and vitamin E, which is so good for your skin. You're going to want to make sure you're feeding your skin and nourishing your skin as much as possible during this process. Usually when I lay out for 35 minutes on my front and 35 minutes on my back, and then I'll just rotate. And I do that for a couple days in a row. You will not get a tan your first day. A lot of people do, but if you're pale and you burn, you will not. You're just going to want to be happy that you don't burn. It's like when you work out for the first time and you do a sit-up and you're like, do I have abs yet? No. Some people are really lucky and they tan really easy, but if you're like me and you do not, you're going to have to do this for a few days in a row. Next, this is what I use on my body. This is the Australian Gold Instant Bronzing Spray Gel. It is water resistant and it is a sunscreen. It does have an instant bronzer, so if you're someone who's opposed to that, I don't really notice a difference. It maybe makes you a little bit glowier, but when you get in the shower and you take a shower and cool off, it washes away. But this does have SPF 15, and it's very important to use a sunscreen. And so if you're someone who wants to use a sunscreen but you're nervous you're not going to get any color, find one that does have that instant bronzer, because then you're assured color at least for a little while. This I just really like, and it smells pretty bomb. Oh. Now getting into products I use to accelerate my tan. This is a deep tanning dry oil with an SPF of 4. It is a continuous spray sunscreen, meaning it is oil, so you're basically cooking your skin. I apply this over the SPF 15 all over my body. I apply this one continuously, and this one I apply 20 minutes before I sit out. The next thing I use is the Australian Gold Dark Tanning Accelerator. This has vitamin E and native oils. If you ever look up tanning accelerators, this is the tanning accelerator everyone's going to tell you to use. This one works the best. It will definitely give you a tan line. It just works really, really well, and it smells, oh, it smells so good. It smells like shampoo. It comes out orange. I thought it would be sort of like an oil or brown or something, but it comes out orange, and it's basically just feeding your skin and promoting the sun to come to it in a healthy way. So if you're covered in SPF, but you're nervous you won't get a tan, this will get you a tan, so don't worry about it. You may just have to do it for a few days. The last thing I use is my dark tanning oil from Hawaiian Tropic. Now this stuff needs to be used sparingly because it definitely cooks your skin. If it's super hot, you're going to want to make sure that you have water. No matter what it's like outside, you're going to want to make sure you have water, especially if you're using this stuff, because it cooks you. You will get so hot so quickly, but it's quite literally what it says. It's a thick oil that promotes the sun coming to your skin and increasing you getting a dark tan. So yeah, this stuff is sort of, I don't know, I don't use it all the time just because it's not really good for your skin, but laying out in the sun in general is not always good for your skin. So I would use this if it's your last ditch resort and you don't want to use a fake tanner, but you really want to get a nice tan. As far as other tips for laying in the sun goes, I usually bring out Netflix and watch Netflix on my phone with me, or I'll watch storytime videos on YouTube because you don't have to actually hold up the screen, and I'll just play them out loud and listen. I'll lay out a towel, I'll do 35 minutes on my front and 35 minutes on my back, and then I'll come inside and take a shower. I just use Victoria's Secret swimsuit bottoms and a strapless top because I don't really love having tan line straps all the way up to wherever. And the biggest advice I can give you, that was my biggest rookie mistake when I used self-tanner for the first time, if you have tan lines or you have sort of an uneven tan that's natural, if you use the self-tanner to promote a tan, it will not cover the tan lines and make all of your skin match each other. It will just accentuate the tan lines because that part of you will be a shade lighter than the rest of you. It will just be more extreme than it already was. And of course, the last option is if you're someone who doesn't want a suntan and doesn't want a spray tan, but you want to be tan for a day, I highly recommend using bronzer. Oh, why am I dying? Here's my cream contour kit. I just use this when I want a quick tan on my face, but you can also use this on other body parts. I'm sure you've all seen those weird knife contouring things. My stomach is growling! I've also seen Sally Hansen spray on tans. I've never used one. They're only supposed to last a day, but you guys can use them. Let me know what you think. I don't spray tan, I don't use a tanning bed, but hopefully this video was helpful and gave you guys a lot of ideas for what types of tanning would work for you. Yeah, I'm really excited for all my videos to come. I have a lot of video ideas that I want to be filming in the next few days and over the summer. So yeah, I'll get those posted as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed and you liked watching this. I hope all of the products helped you out and gave you an idea for what would work for you. I didn't really get into huge detail, I just want to lay out the ground rules, but if there are any questions you guys have, or if you want me to make a video about how I use my self-tanner, I would love to make that video, so just leave some comments down below and I will respond and get back to you and make whatever videos you guys want to see. So, yeah.